This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, April 18th. I'm James Spann. Not exactly a Chamber of Commerce day today. Cloudy, cool, and wet. Tomorrow, we'll see conditions varying greatly across the state. Your weather depends on your location, but by Sunday, everybody will enjoy sunshine back in full force. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. We'll start with the view coming from Chehaw State Park. The weather up there is cloudy, and the weather is cold. They're sitting only in the upper 40s. We ought to be in the middle 70s this time of the year, and light rain still falling. Over in northwest Alabama, that's the Skycam at Fayette. The clouds are in place, but the rain has ended there. And down south, the weather is better this afternoon at Gulf Shores. Earlier today, they had soaking rains. That heavy rain is now east of there, but the sky is still cloudy. Very dynamic trough that's going to be cutting off into an upper low over South Georgia or North Florida tonight and tomorrow. And down below that, we have a surface low south of Destin, 1,012 millibars. You can see that big mass of rain across parts of South and East Alabama over into Georgia and Florida. That was the radar at 119. At that point, the big rains east of a line from Anniston to Clanton and Camden. Flash flood watches are in effect down to the south for Southeast Alabama, Dothan, Geneva, Ozark involved in that. Flash flood watches also for much of North Florida and parts of South Georgia. And we note there is a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of west central Florida, including Tampa Bay and Sarasota, until 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight for a band of severe storms down there. But clearly, the big rains will be south and east of here for the next 5 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning. The bullseye about 5 inches near Savannah, Georgia. Take a look at modeling. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon. There's the upper low that's over South Georgia. Down below that, a broad surface low is on the Georgia coast, and the sky will be cloudy for sure over Georgia and the Carolinas with some rain. But what about Alabama? Well, this is the high-res NAM at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And you can see it's got the idea that there could be clouds and some light rain over the eastern half of the state. If you live in places like Heflin or Anniston or maybe around Weiss Lake, Wadowee, Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville. You could see some light rain or drizzle, but the western side of the state could be in bright sunshine. So that's why we say it's all a matter of where you are. Places like Anniston and Ashland, their high could be only around 60 or 63 with clouds and rain. But on the western side of the state, places like Aliceville and Vernon and Hamilton could see low to mid 70s with sunshine. So we'll be bisected by that cloud line tomorrow. But everybody goes back in sunshine on Sunday. This is Easter Sunday. Should be a beautiful day. Bright sunny weather with a high well up in the 70s. Both the NAM and the GFS are showing 76 degrees. The surface low off to the east. Monday, a dry day, partly sunny with a high close to 80. Then Tuesday, a front drops in here. Very little dynamic support. Moisture will be fairly limited, so rain not all that heavy. Just a chance of a few passing rain showers on Tuesday with a high in the mid to upper 70s. And then Wednesday, we've got ridging building in, and that means a warm day and a dry day. High should be around 80 with a sunny sky. We note that deep surface low that's over northeast Colorado, 988 millibars. This is Thursday. You can see troughing over the northern plains, but ridging here, so our weather should be warm and dry with highs up in the low 80s, maybe mid 80s in spots. Thursday, you got that big surface low over North Dakota. There could be some severe weather down to the south of that dry line, maybe over parts of Iowa, Missouri, eastern Kansas, but that thing is way, way north of here. And then Friday of next week, a week from today, the trailing cold front gets a little closer, and then finally it drifts in here on Saturday, the 26th of April. But again, with the support so far north, that does not look like a severe weather problem, just basically some rain showers. We'll check the end of the forecast, May 4th. Energy north of us, down below that, kind of warm and muggy and showers maybe off to the west, some thunder, but the good news, we don't see any major severe weather threat here over the next 15 days. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here, my next video by Monday morning at 7 o'clock, Brian Peters, the man that looks like Colonel Sanders. We'll have the updates here tomorrow and Sunday. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News, the live stream of the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.